What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys some games I've had stockpiled for a while, and now that I finally have access to a capture card, I can upload them for all to see. This is a Nugget Bridge Live tournament I played well over a month ago, but it was with a team that I've been messing with for a while. You may have seen it turn into a team that I actually used on Showdown featuring Mega Metagross. So today's first game is going to be against a player named Chupacross, who's fairly well known, goes to a bunch of the tournaments. I think he's from the East Coast, but anyone who's on Twitter or partakes in the Nugget Bridge chat and stuff like that knows who Chupacross is. I'm going to be leading off with Sableye, Mega Metagross, Mamoswine, and Darmanitan. Sorry, not Darmanitan. That is Terrakion. Very similar Pokemon in my opinion, but Terrakion is my last choice, leading off against Sylveon, Amoonguss, Kangaskhan, and Thundurus. So we're just going to start things off, get right into it, and this is a very, very close game. This is round one from the Nugget Bridge Live tournament that I'm going to be playing these games from. So I'm going to be leading off with Sableye and Metagross. Hashtag Dream Big is the name of that thing. Leading off against Sylveon and Amoonguss. So I would say currently this is the lead that I brought Metagross to fight. I mean, I have super effective moves on both of these opposing Pokemon. I'm going to Mega Evolve, gaining that Tough Cause ability, making my moves that deal contact actually boosted by 1.3. So moves like Iron Head, moves like Meteor Mash, moves like Zen Headbutt. We're actually going to see, after fake outing that Sylveon, always have to fake out Sylveon with Sableye so you don't eat a Hyper Voice. We're going to see, that Amoonguss eat a super strong Zen Headbutt right in the face, take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage. He was hoping to potentially redirect an Iron Head, but currently Sylveon isn't at the top of my threat list. So, I was going to say friends list, lol. So anyways, Thundurus is going to come in, and he's going to go Protect with a Sylveon, not a Super Spect variant at all. So he's going to go Protect and Thunder Wave, playing it very predictable. I mean, I do have a Pokemon lead right now, but I would say he still has a power play because he is definitely going to even up this match next turn with a Hyper Voice. So I go for a Quash, it doesn't work that turn. Now I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Sylveon. I feel any damage is better than nothing, and I don't want to go for, let's say, a Quash on a Sylveon and then be hit by a Para. So I'd rather just put the burn on it, lose Sableye, and be fine right there. So Sableye, like I said, is going to go down. Metagross is still taking that chunk damage from the Thunderbolts as well as the Hyper Voices, and also Sylveon is going to start ticking down this turn. Also note that I am paralyzed. Of course that would happen, so I do feel that Will-O-Wisp was actually the right option instead of going for the Quash. Also, he could have switched that turn, so Will-O-Wisp was even better option than it normally looked at the start. So sending out Mamoswine here. Mamoswine, a Pokemon that is pretty much fallen out of competitive play, but I still think is great, especially when paired with a Mega Metagross. They cover their their typing is covered very well by each Pokemon. Very, very offensive and aggressive. So we're gonna go for that Icicle Crash. I think we actually flinched the Thundurus. Pretty good stuff, but we see a critical hit on my Metagross. Sad to see that thing go down so early. At least it picked up a KO on the Amoonguss. And we see the Life Orb come out on the Sylveon. He's also taking burn damage, so I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. It's now time for my last Pokemon, Overdrive, the Terrakion, coming in, making plays, going for a Protect the first turn, not really wanting to eat a Thunder Wave or a Hyper Voice. I decided I'm going to try to get Thundurus off the table before going for any moves like that. So he goes for a Thunder Wave, very predictable turn. I'm going for a Rock Slide. And for those of you that don't know, this actually is a full HP, sorry, not full HP, a full attack speed Mamoswine with an Assault Vest. It's actually a very weird set, but you could see how well I think I already ate that first Hyper Voice. I'm at relatively around half. So we're going to see Sylveon switch out, going into Kangaskhan this turn. He still has a Kangaskhan left. Meanwhile, I'm going to go for a Priority Ice Shard, picking up the KO on Thundurus, and that's great. That means Terrakion is going to be free to do whatever it wants, as well as Overdrive going for that Rock Slide, stabbed Rock Slide, doing decent damage on Kang, more than decent, almost chunking it to half. So pretty good stuff. We are on the last two Pokemon. This is where I make the best plays of the game. Very cool turn for me this turn. We're going to see my opponent go Mega, gaining that Parental Bond ability, letting its moves hit twice, so if he makes contact with my Terrakion, I will actually go down through my Sash, and we're just going to see me go for a close combat. He was expecting me to Protect, and I was assuming he was going to nuke my Mamoswine, because Mamoswine is a little bit out of KO range from Sylveon's Hyper Voice, but you may think that I could still potentially lose. I actually go for an Earthquake here. This is why I went for the close combat there. I was thinking there's no way he's protecting with either of these Pokemon, and he's most likely going to fake out my Terrakion. If he doesn't fake out Terrakion, that means he's faking out Mamoswine. Either way, he's losing one of his Pokemon, and Terrakion is still there to clean up the other one. So it may have looked like I got a little bit lucky, But since I used Earthquake as the secondary ability on, or sorry, the secondary attack on Mamoswine, I had the game cleaned up almost no matter what, because I would have KO'd the Sylveon, and Ice Shard has priority over a slow Kang's Sucker Punch. So winning me game 1 against Chupa I mean, other than Metagross getting paralyzed for a couple turns, I felt I played pretty well against a very well-known player. So I hope you guys are enjoying these games from the Nugget Bridge Live tournament that I'll be bringing you over the next week. I'm using Mega Metagross. If you guys want to learn cool Pokemon to pair with him, to put him in your own teams in a standard setting, not that Pokemon Showdown, Minimize, Psych Up team, watch these videos. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.